Miss Panama.
And Miss Universe 2002 is Russia. Congratulations.
Please, Miss Russia, take your first walk as Miss Universe 2002.
Сегодня россиянка Оксана Федорова.
Today, Miss Universe from Russia, Oksana Fedorova, had her crown removed. The first runner-up, Miss Panama, Justine Pasek, took her place. If somebody feels a little down over the news, don't rush. Justine's father is an engineer from Ukraine and has Slavic blood in her veins. And now let's go to our correspondent in New York, Vasily Arkadov, where the ceremony took place.
More than 3 hours ago, in the building behind me, called Trump Tower, Miss Panama crowned new Miss Universe after Miss Russia was fired. She will carry the title until June 2003. Donald Trump, the owner of the tower and also pageant organizer, crowned Miss Panama himself. This is the first incident in the pageant's 52-year history, because, as Mr. Trump says, Miss Fedorova couldn't keep up with her travel duties. But rumors about Miss Fedorova's secretly married that changed her from Miss to Mrs. not true. And, per Donald Trump, he doesn't have facts.
Василий Арканов, Сергей Корниенко, НТВ, Нью-Йорк.
NTV Hero of the Day.
Вся ли правда сказана в этой полной...
And now, live from NTV studio, my guest Oksana Fedorova. Hello, Oksana. Please tell us, were you ready to see the event turn this way?
О котором наша страна узнала накануне.
Дело в том, что я человек целеустремленный, да?
The thing is, I'm a very determined person, and to do two things at the same time is not possible for me or anybody. If you chase after two rabbits, you won't catch any. And the most important thing in my life is my studies and my career.
На самом деле основное дело моей жизни это моя учеба, карьера.
Was it easy for you to give up the title?
Ничего не бывает.
Unfortunately, it wasn't easy for me, but I was determined what I'm going to do, so I didn't give it lots of thought.
Очевидно, и я долго не думала.
And another thing that made me quit my tiara and continue my education was my participation in a TV show, The Howard Stern Show. That show contradicts my personal philosophy, my personal image, and the image of my country.
But what exactly happened in that Howard Stern show that you didn't like?
Думаю, что многие
Many people know about that show, how scandalous it is, of course. Nobody warned me about it. And if I knew what that show was about, I would have never participated in it.
We thank you, Oksana, for talking to us.
For the Miss Universe pageant. Never in its 52-year history has a winner had to be replaced. But contestant organizers say Miss Russia left them with no choice.
Over the last few months, it became apparent that Oksana Fedorova was unable to fulfill the obligations expected of a Miss Universe. More than once, the organization was placed in a position of making excuses as to why an event had to be canceled.
Fyodorova, who is a police officer in Russia, says that she was not fired and says that she volunteered to surrender her crown.
I found that the duties really interfere with my education. That's the only reason I decided to give up the crown.
Meanwhile, the rumor mill is rolling full-time on this one.
As far as rumors about my being married and pregnant, those are wonderful rumors. I want a family. I love family life, and it's what's most important in life. But at the moment, that's only my dream and not at all true.
There were rumors about Oksana, as per your question, that she was pregnant and that she was married. We found absolutely no basis in fact as to that allegation. So we don't think so.
The new Miss Universe says she barely had time to breathe, but she's going to find a way to enjoy the next 9 months.
I am aware of the responsibility I have assumed as Miss Universe 2002 and feel blessed that I will have the opportunity to travel the world with the Global Health Council as a Goodwill Ambassador fighting against HIV and AIDS.
She's a wrestling instructor, wears a badge, and is an expert with firearms. She is also the first Miss Universe to be stripped of her crown. Number 7 on our list of beauty queens gone wrong is Oksana Fedorova. When Oksana Fedorova was born in December 1977, the Soviet Union was not known for producing international beauty queens.
I don't believe beauty in Russia is in your face as it is in America or other parts of the world.
While Oksana dreamt of life as a model or actress, she eventually followed a more practical path.
And I decided to go to the police school.
In 1995, Oksana graduated with honors from the Pskov Police Academy. After working as an investigator, she moved to St. Petersburg to continue her education. Fedorova also started modeling. That opened the door to the world of beauty pageants.
I came to Moscow to take part in the contest Miss Russia. I won Miss Russia, and the next step was Miss Universe.
In 2001, Oksana arrived in San Juan, Puerto Rico with high hopes, but modest expectations.
I decided for myself, relax and be natural.
When the final votes were tallied, Oksana blew away the field.
She came out in this unbelievable white gown that was just breathtaking, and she absolutely deserved to win.
When I got the crown, I was really excited. I was absolutely happy. I was proud for my country.
The title wasn't just an honor for Oksana. She was the first Russian to be crowned Miss Universe.
Russia is not typically known as a huge pageant country. Oksana brought attention to the pageant, which, sparked interest and made people think, well, I can definitely do that.
As Miss Universe, Oksana would earn more than $250,000 in cash and prizes if she served the entire term. But 3 months into her reign, the new Miss Universe faced some problems.
Her year was difficult because you moved straight to New York, you have this new life. She couldn't even speak anything but Russian. She started slacking on a lot of her appearances.
Everybody wanted to see what is the Miss Universe from Russia. I had a photo shoot, I had an interview, I had a TV show, I had also fashion show. I didn't expect so many events.
Maybe she didn't think she was going to win, or she really didn't take it very seriously until she saw how many appearances she actually had to make.
Soon, Miss Universe was the topic of gossip.
There were rumors about Oksana, as per your question, that she was pregnant and that she was married. We found absolutely no basis in fact as to that allegation.
The truth was much less scandalous.
It was also the time in my university because I had to protect my dissertation.
She was supposed to be going to various events, and unfortunately, in many cases, she wasn't able to do that.
The people who were working with me, they asked, why you're not so happy? Because we can't hold you if you're not happy. And I said, yes, I'm not so happy.
With that in mind, Miss Universe officials called a press conference.
Over the last few months, it became apparent that Oksana Fedorova was unable to fulfill the obligations expected of a Miss Universe. And for that reason, the decision was made to end our relationship.
It was the first time in the pageant's 51 years that a Miss Universe was dethroned. With Oksana out, first runner-up Justine Pasek from Panama stepped in.
If somebody's not showing up, what are you going to do? So you know what? You call upon the first runner-up and you crown them and you put them to work.
Losing her sash didn't hurt Oksana's career prospects.
I've got my PhD degree, I wrote my dissertation, and after this I taught civil law in my university.
In 2003 and 2005, Oksana ran for national office. She lost both times in close races, but Oksana still hopes to make her mark.
I know the difficult time in the life, I know the good time in the life, and I can make a difference.